Hello my beautiful munchkins and welcome to another video and to my channel, of course. If you're new here, welcome darling. Please don't forget to subscribe and of course follow me on Insta, and please give this video a thumbs up. This really helps me. You might think it doesn't, but it really does. So that would be great. And without any further ado, we will move on to the fragrances that I prepared for you for today. And these are all chocolate, cacao, yummy, sweet, dark, decadent, overall just amazing. There will be some niche here, there will be some designer, however not too much, because it's really hard to find a good designer chocolate slash cacao fragrance. So excuse me for that, I only give you the best shit possible, alright? So yes, I will start with two that I do not have with me. I mean, I do have a decant of one and the bottle of the other I do not own. So let me just jump right in. The first one I want to talk about is actually a designer, and it is not too expensive. That is Prada Candy Night. And if you guys do not know, Prada Candy, the original, was like my absolute favorite fragrance back in the day. Unfortunately, these days it doesn't last that long as it should. Unfortunately, this is just such a bummer because it's such a good fragrance. Like this beautiful caramel benzoin combination that is not too sweet, it's slightly powdery. It's just perfect. I don't even want to get into it. And there is a flanker of it, which is called Prada Candy Night, and this actually does have a cacao note, which I really do like. This is a very nice fragrance. Again, the longevity is not the best. It's slightly better than the current candy one has, but it's still not there in my opinion. Okay, on some maybe it does last, on me doesn't really. That's why I never got around to purchasing a full bottle. But if you really love cacao fragrances, and if you love Prada Candy just like I do, maybe you might see if it's worth it, you know, because the fragrance itself, it's absolutely beautiful. And now that I think of it, maybe I should actually have it. Who knows, maybe I'll get it, I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely for a reason on this list. It's a really nice scent, and this is one of those designer fragrances that are done very nicely. Even though it's a sweet gourmand, it's done well. So Prada Candy Night, good thumbs up, slightly thumbs down for the overall longevity of the line, but I still recommend it, okay? The next one I have is from Christian Dior, and that is their private collection, and I have Feve Delicieuse here. Feve Delicieuse is a typical powdery cacao that is very heavy on tonka as well, slightly leaning into that Middle Eastern dessert kind of a vibe, if you know what I mean. I really do like it. There is a newer one that was just released by Dior, which is Vanilla Diorama. They are slightly similar, but I think the cacao in Feve Delicieuse is absolutely unbeatable. There were rumors that it was getting discontinued, but I think it's still available. So I do recommend getting it while you still can, while you know it's out there and you can actually purchase it, because it's a very good fragrance. And if you love tonka mixed with cacao, you're gonna absolutely love it. So that is Feve Delicieuse. The longevity is fantastic. The projection, I would say, is moderate, leaning towards strong. So very good one. Love it. When I'm done with the decant, I will probably purchase that one. Next one that I have here for you, my darlings, is Idolo Love and Crime, and this is another cacao fragrance. It's not chocolate per se, this is cacao. I adore this fragrance, so much better than Lyra by Zezhov. I'm not saying Lyra is bad, okay? I might still get Lyra, don't get me wrong, but this one is denser. It is not lemony, it's orangey. So think of chocolate and orange and cacao powder mixed together. Absolutely beautiful. There is slight spiciness to it as well. This fragrance is just fantastic. fantastic. The longevity and projection are absolutely abnormal, I must say that. It is quite expensive for what it is. There is a bigger bottle. I have 30 ml. There is also, I think, 100 ml. Not sure, but I think so. Amazing, just amazing. If you have a couple of bucks to splurge on a fragrance, I think Idolo Love and Crime, absolutely gourmand heaven. Guys, it is just to die for, just to die for. And how enveloping it is, how projecting it is. Like, you cannot beat that. You cannot beat that. Beautiful, strong fragrance, heavy on cacao, heavy on that mandarin orange or orange. It is not as powdery as Feve. So I think if you do not like the powderiness of Feve Delicieuse, I think you should try this one. And if you want something less lemony and stronger than Lyra by Xerjoff, Idolo. Idolo, fantastic choice. If you, again, have the budget, go for it. Of course, everything will be linked below as per usual. All right, next one, we have Kilian Black Phantom. And I really like this fragrance. I didn't like it at first. It was too much for me. But as I got around it, it's getting better and better. It's definitely growing on me, all right? There's a lot of dark chocolate in here. There is some sweetness, but overall, it's a very dark, decadent fragrance, super duper dark. So you have to be prepared for something extra unisex, make it gourmand, all right? This is not a very feminine fragrance. To me, it actually works very, very well worn by men. But if you have an event during the nighttime or something, I think it's going to be perfect. I wouldn't really wear it during the day. Maybe it's just me. And you know, I like my heavy hitters, but I just wouldn't wear it during the day. It would just be too much. The longevity and projection are good, better than Intoxicated, for example. So I think it's a thumbs up. This is one of the few Kilians that really do last. So I highly recommend it if you like those very, very dark chocolatey tones. This one is perfect. It's not too sweet. It's more of a savory kind of a smell. It's like chocolate with something savory to me, you know? But it's good. It's really, really good. So that is Kilian Black Phantom. And speaking of Black Phantom, I have something for you that is very similar. It's way cheaper. It's still niche and amazing quality. And basically, you get so much more of it. And I have a discount code. So, like, tick, tick, tick. You cannot go wrong. And that is from Navitus. And by the way, there will be quite a few Navitus. Not because I work with the brand. It's just because when it comes to gourmands, chocolate, they make it the best, all right? They are just the best at it. And this one that I'm talking about at this moment is Serenade. This one is a newer release and it has been created with Dorian here on YouTube. So another very fruitful collaboration with influencer. And this instantly gave me Black Phantom vibe. But to me, it's slightly better, actually. To me, it's more wearable. There's honey to it. And at the same time, even though it's sweeter, not as savory as I said previously about Black Phantom, it's sweeter and it's slightly more transparent, so to speak. It's still a very dark and deep fragrance, but it's just more wearable. This one I would pull off during the day. Borderline, like almost not, but I kind of still would. Whereas Black Phantom to me is like straight up a nighttime scent. This one also, but I think it will be more versatile, slightly more versatile. The DNA, even though the notes are quite different, the DNA overall and what you smell is quite similar actually. Yeah, I think I like it more, definitely. To me, it is also more versatile when it comes to sexes. Very, very good unisex one. It's just not as dark going into that cloying direction, you know? This one is a little bit lifted up, which I actually prefer, because Black Phantom, I think, might very much annoy some people. This one I find to be slightly less annoying after a while. So this one is Serenade. Beautiful, beautiful dark chocolate fragrance with some honey and some darker tones. So beautiful blend, beautiful blend. Great lasting power and projection. As I say always about Navitus, they are really exquisite when it comes to that. So check my discount code and links below, because I hope, fingers crossed, that my discount code is still available during January 2022. Please check it out. Don't miss out on these, because I will show you a few more in a second that I think either or you'll be absolutely happy with them. So this one is definitely the darkest of them, and that's Serenade. Again, if you like Black Phantom, you will love this. So that is that. Another super dark fragrance, and this to me is a love-hate, and at the moment it's a love, okay? Even though it doesn't have a chocolate or cacao note per se, the note combination in here makes it smell very chocolatey, and this is Oud Rose and Truffly Chocolate. So this one is Noir de Noir, the infamous Noir de Noir by Tom Ford, and I got this for myself a year ago for my birthday, and I was so excited, and then I was just like not really into it. It felt a little bit too earthy for me. This is another super dark, almost nocturnal fragrance, if you know what I mean. It has oud, but it's not anything barnyardy. It's very, very nicely blended. It's smooth. You definitely do get the rose. And now that I smell it, I absolutely love it, guys. I absolutely love it. So beautiful. You do have to get used to those earthy tones if you don't like them just like me, because you know I always have problem with them. Like patchouli, especially mixed with gourmand touches. No, it's a massive no-no. But I'm starting to work out, and I'm starting to fall in love with this fragrance once again. It is sweeter. That rose in here is just beautiful, I must say. And now that I have it on my skin at the moment, I do not smell the earthiness. So maybe also it depends on the time of the year that I'm smelling it. Now that we have dead on winter time, I'm absolutely fine with it. So I was thinking about selling it, but I think I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna still play with it and, you know, just see how it still works on me, because in general this is such a well blended fragrance, and it's done so well. Definitely one of the best oud fragrances that are out there when it comes to, you know, those non-Middle Eastern brands and designers that are attempting to do ouds. This is fantastic. And that truffle, that feels like chocolate note, so nice. But the most that I love about this fragrance is the rose. One of the most beautiful roses. So that is Noir de Noir. If you love a combination of dark chocolatey tone and a rose with it, this is for you. Fantastic. On me, it does last and project well. So that's all I can say. I know with Tom Ford, it's really a Russian roulette, but this one is good. All right, I have a cheaper one now. This one is the only version of this fragrance that I can stand. And again, this is due to that dang patchouli mixed with gourmand touches. But in here, there is no patchouli per se. It is slight earthiness in here, but I can handle it. So this one is a fruity chocolate fragrance, and that is Angel Muse Eau de Toilette, no Eau de Parfum, Eau de Toilette by Mugler. I know that people absolutely love Eau de Parfum. However, I do struggle with that patchouli, I must say. I really love how it smells when it comes to that chocolate and hazelnut spread. I love it, but that patchouli just kills me. Maybe I should just go back to it, order a sample or something and revisit it. but this one is good as well. This one is for all of you who love fruity notes. It is quite sour, quite zesty and sweet, and also very, very chocolatey. This is basically like you mixed passion fruit with Nutella. Very, very nice. This smells like a chocolate summer dessert, like fruits in a bowl, and they're all like just put in a hot chocolate spread. That's how it smells like. I like it. I really like it. It's good for summer, but also good for winter. You know, it's a nice mix of both gourmand and fresh fruities. So I like it. I really do like it. And very nice longevity and projection. So if you still can get it, because I know it's quite hard to get it these days as far as I notice online. So yeah. Very, very nice one. That is Mugler Angel Muse Eau de Toilette. Now I think I'm gonna show you something that absolutely blew me away, and this is from Juliana, and this is called Call Me By Your Name. Yes, just like that song of Lil Nas X. And this is such a good chocolate. This is a inspired version of Gourmand Coquin from Guerlain, which is so hard to get, but this one I love so much. I think if you don't want to splurge or you cannot get, like me, the original, I think this one is going to be perfect. It's only like $59, and I have a discount code for you below, so you really cannot go wrong with this. And this is extrait of the Parfum. So nice. So if you want a nice chocolate, this one is slightly powdery, but very, very nice and sweet, but not too sweet at the same time. I hope I make sense. You know, I have so many chocolate fragrances here, and I'm thinking what other words I can use to describe them, because I'm attempting to be a poet here, all right? So let me start over. This is a very decadent chocolate undertone, slightly sweet, but not too sweet. Yeah, I blew it already. All right, good one, okay? This is a good one, very nice lasting power. It smells really enveloping, perfect for cozy nights, perfect for actually a work day. If you want to feel just cozy and nice, you're gonna love this. So that is Call Me By Your Name from Juliana. Good lasting power. This you can be sure of. I really like how it smells. It's so nice, and it's so easy to wear. You know, with things like Noir de Noir or Serenade or Black Phantom, you kind of have to think. With this one, you really don't. You really don't have to think. You can wear it anytime you want. It is dense, but not too offensive. It's not gonna annoy you. It's just perfect. I love it, and I like spraying my outerwear with it because it's so nice. So that is that. I have, let me see how many, 4 more fragrances. Are you ready? And 2 of these are from Navitus, so maybe let me go through these ones first. So the first one, which is basically Baccarat Rouge extrait mixed with chocolate, and that is Absolutio by Navitus. As I said before, this is really pretty, really pretty. It's very complex, it's very captivating. It is so beautiful. Again, it does have slight earthiness to it, so, you know, bear that in mind that I told you, all right? It does have slight earthiness to it, but it really shows how beautiful it is when you just overspray it and wear it on a cold day. It is just beautiful. It's perfect for men and women. However, it is definitely on a sweet side. Actually, let me spray it in the air because my hands are full. This is a nicer, airier chocolate. It's like sweetie milk chocolate, and some earthy tones and some Baccarat Rouge vibes from MFK. this is what I get mainly. It's a nice, slightly transparent fragrance, but it has also some density to it. So it's a very, very nice one. More earthy than Baccarat, for sure. Less ambery, for sure, but it has that nice chocolate. So if you love Baccarat Rouge and maybe you want something typical for winter, I think you will love this one, because that chocolate you cannot beat. So that is the one that I highly, highly recommend. Absolutio by Navitus. And the last Navitus that I have, I think, is my favorite out of them all. I mean, the Navitus fragrances that I showed you. And this is the newest released as well. And this is released with Redolescence Steven here on YouTube, so another collab. And that is Imperial. And to me, this is just divine. Just divine. This is a powderiness that you get in Feve Delicieuse by Dior. This is orangey touches and chocolate, kind of like in Boss de Scent Private Accord. So think of all those mixed together, along with Zerge of Symphonium, which is also like a chocolatey orange fragrance. This is Imperial. Absolutely stunning. So long lasting. I again love wearing this during a cold day. This one is again very easy to wear, very, very easy to wear. This one is perfect to wear during the day, but also during the night. It's sweet and sexy, yet not too cloying, annoying, if you know what I mean. Because honestly, some super dense fragrances can be slightly annoying, like Black Phantom can be annoying to me, or Noir de Noir also can be annoying to me sometimes. This one has never been annoying to me, and I have worn it quite a bit this winter already. I love this one. I was really looking for a fragrance that would last long, but also have that Boss de Scent Private Accord kind of a vibe, and this one gives me just that. So highly, highly recommended. I think this one you're gonna be in love with. I also already got some DMs and comments from you guys who already purchased the bottle and you love it. So it's good, and so many of you love it, so I'm very, very happy. That's Imperial from Navitus. Speaking of Boss de Scent Private Accord, I want to quickly mention it because, you know, overall I love the scent. I love the scent profile. It is just the best. If only the longevity was better. And it's such a disappointment, and I know that so many of you are disappointed as well. If it was good on lasting power, I would probably have gone through 2 bottles already, but since I know how crappy it is, I haven't purchased my first one yet. But I really, really love the scent profile, and I think if you love chocolate, especially with those, you know, orangey mandarin touches, this is your heaven. But Imperial from Navitus is a very good option if you crave that. So yes, 2 more. First of all, I have Kayali Invite Only. If you guys don't know already, my favorite Kayali, absolutely. This is woody, oud, honey, cherry, chocolate, Nutella-like smell, nutty. Just everything I love about fragrances is in here, and of course a heavy, beautiful dose of amber. I cherish this fragrance so much. I will be surely getting another bottle of it. It is just divine. To me, this is just divine. I am so in love with this one. Actually, let me spray it on my fake hair, because why not? Amazing, just amazing. It's also boozy. It has like this cognac-like touch to it. Amazing. If you love those unisex fragrances, if you love Angel Share by Kilian, or Ambre Narguile by Hermes, or Ojan from Parfums de Marly, get this, guys. Get this. It is absolutely stunning. The best lasting power this one has out of all Kayalis, so I'm very happy with it. So yeah, that is Invite Only Amber 23. Love this one. Alright guys, and last but definitely not least, to me this is the queen or king of all the chocolatey fragrances, hands down, and that is Montal Chocolate Greedy. I'm not lying, it really is, because my bottle is just so ratchet now. I think I need to get a new bottle that I can show you on camera, because this one is just disgusting. It's not because I didn't care for it, it's just the traveling. And yeah, this is what I'm left with. But in general, the most beautiful cacao powdery fragrance ever. This to me smells like that, you know, cacao that you put into your mug and put some hot milk to it, and it's just divine. It has some dried fruits to it that kind of bother me at the very beginning, but not anymore. I'm very, very happy with them actually at the moment. So yeah, lovely fragrance, great lasting power, great projection. Actually, I'm gonna top up. Why not? Why not, guys? I'm going all in. Oh, I love this one. This one is just beautiful. If you love typical Nesquik-like smell, you will love this. This has such a nice scent bubble to it and such a good projection. It's so heavily complimented by people, so you have to try this if you haven't already. It is a staple in any and every collection. Honestly, if you are a gourmand lover, you need this in your life. So yeah, I don't know what you're doing if you don't have it already. You should have it. So that is Montal Chocolate Greedy, and that is it, my darlings. That is it for this video. If you have other chocolate or cacao fragrances that you love, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know and find maybe some new treasures. Who knows? Thank you so much again for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye.